Dynamic range is basically the difference between the brightest and the darkest parts of a photograph. If an image is said to have a high dynamic range, this means that there are really bright parts and really dark parts in that photograph. If the shot has a lower dynamic range, this basically means that the brightness is more even throughout the shot. If the dynamic range of a scene is lower than the dynamic range of your camera and you've exposed it correctly, it will capture all of the details from the brightest to the darkest parts. However, if it is greater than your camera's capabilities, you will start to lose details. If this is the case, you can start to bracket your shots. This is a case of taking one underexposed shot, one overexposed shot, and one shot exposed correctly. If you have shot these with exactly the same framing, basically on a tripod that hasn't moved, you can then blend them in the computer afterwards. This is basically what a HDR image is. When it's not too over-processed, it can look really good and you can really bring the details out in the whole of a scene. If you'd like to see a more detailed video on blending images, click on the eye in the corner. So keep an eye on the highlights and the shadows in your photograph, making sure the highlights haven't been clipped and shadows haven't been crushed. Then you will get a well-balanced, properly exposed photograph. If you want to see more videos, subscribe and make sure you turn on notifications by clicking on the bell. I'll see you next time.